Armando, I'm going to read you a couple lines from the statement from Dee and Jimmy Haslam of the Cleveland Browns and get your response. We respect Judge Robinson's decision and at the same time empathize and understand that there have been many individuals triggered throughout this process. We know Deshaun is remorseful that this situation has caused much heartache to many, and he will continue the work needed to show who he is on and off the field. Very careful to continue the line about Deshaun Watson saying to the media he has no regrets and not taking really any responsibility in all of this. What did you make of the statement from the Cleveland Browns, which I think was very cleverly worded by them?
Really? I thought it opened the door to contradiction because, Chad, they're saying that Deshaun Watson is showing remorse. And here on page 14 of this decision, Judge Robinson writes, with respect to what the appropriate discipline should be, I note that there are aggravating factors applicable to Mr. Watson. That is his lack of expressed remorse and his tardy notice to the NFL of the first filed lawsuit. So the judge is memorializing that Deshaun Watson is not and was not at any point during this investigation remorseful. So what is this remorse stuff?
Well, I think it's very clever wording gymnastics by them because someone replied to me on Twitter and said the same thing. I think there's a difference, Armando, between personal regret over doing something and then sitting back and seeing the response to something you feel like you didn't do, but I'm remorseful that this situation. Note, I'm not remorseful. We know Deshaun is remorseful that this situation has caused so much heartache. Not Deshaun is remorseful that his actions caused heartache. Not remorseful that Deshaun did something to cause harm or heartache, but he's sitting back saying, hey, I'm really sad that people see this story and are annoyed, are hurt by it, or as the Browns use the word, triggered by it. I think it's very clever, but it's two different distinctions by them.
Yeah, and that is quite possibly the case, but the Cleveland Browns are a football team, not a gymnastics team, and certainly not a verbal gymnastics team, and they stink at the verbal gymnastics because the bottom line is, has Deshaun Watson apologized to any of these women? No. Has Deshaun Watson shown remorse for his actions, which by definition and in this decision is defined as including sexual assault? The answer to that is no. So this remorse stuff and the thesaurus of remorse and what it might be, and is there a there, and what does is really mean? Nobody's buying this.
I've got no issue with the thesaurus of remorse that you're saying. My point is the word situation. If they said, we know Deshaun Watson is remorseful that he did this, is different. Being remorseful over the situation, I think, are two different things. Here's what I'd like to know, Armando. I don't think we'll ever know. Was he asked to apologize as part of his settlement with these women? I wonder if that was. Now, we'll never know because there's probably an NDA.
They're definitely.
But I wonder if he had to own up to anything as part of it, because that happens a lot of times in settlement. A handwritten apology, a notice to them that you acknowledge that you did something wrong. That's kind of the next level of this, but I wonder if we'll ever know any of those things. Probably not.